sessions, and Bill's comments from before, whether an antitrust authority wants to expand or should expand to adjacent areas. So there are two types of ideologies. Antitrust authorities that say, no, we deal only with this narrow scope of traditional antitrust and we don't expand. Or another ideology where it could expand using its expertise to adjacent areas. And I'm in favor of the second ideology, if it's adjacent enough. And I think that the concentration law, and in particular overall concentration and bargaining power vis-a-vis the government using the product market actually as leverage, is very adjacent to what the antitrust authority is doing. So I thought that we would be in the best position to do it. Even though it's very challenging, I didn't see any option for another agency or a new agency to do a better job than us, because it's so similar. Developing a methodology for this that would happen through the years, like antitrust. Antitrust also developed from nothing to what we have today through common law. So that was our vision for this type of concern as well, that through the common law and things like the methodology that Michal published, this will expand and develop through the years, through the case law, and in a few years we might have a good idea of how to cope with these cases, because we were convinced that a problem does exist. And there's this, collecting data and analyzing it, analyzing the market leverage that a conglomerate can use in order to gain bargaining power. That's very similar, if you think about it, to antitrust. So, during the legislative process, there were ideas to do it not in the antitrust authority, and I objected. I thought we should be there. We should be the headquarters of it and head the concentration committee. Because, if one of the ideas was to have a concentration committee that's built only from actually political-oriented government employees, somebody appointed by the minister, that's a politically oriented government employee. So if you have a committee that's supposed to deal with bargaining power vis-a-vis politicians, and the concentration committee that is the watchdog of this is made out of people appointed by politicians, then it might be counterproductive.